So there's this YouTuber who goes by the name of Kidddefiant, who takes massive inspiration from the YouTuber Kidddefiant. Now, who are these two people? Well, Kidddefiant and Kidddefiant are two YouTubers in the anime community who does rants on video games, animes, and especially mangas. Except they do it in the worst way possible. And I'm here to talk about it. But I'm also here to talk about mostly Kidddefiant. I'm not here to talk about Defiant at all. I'm just telling you who Defiant is, alright, since I just mentioned him in this video. I'm also going to be talking about some of the things he said on Twitter and has been saying on Twitter for the last few months. Because this is just something that's been in my head for quite a while now. I used to, like Kidddefiant, not gonna lie, I used to enjoy his content and especially his rants. But, he's been falling out ever since, and, I stopped enjoying his content. I recently called him out, like, last month, and he decided to block me. He banned me from his channel, because I made a rant on his video where he said, "Fuck George Floyd," which that video appears to be removed from his channel. So, mainly I'm here to talk about things he said on Twitter. I will get to the things he said in his videos really soon. So, on Twitter, okay, he said this which really irked me. "These idiots in the riot are only scoundrels crying they need equality for that no one demise but simulatingly wanna forfeit certain generalizations. These people of color don't need equality, simply need to plunder Xbox guns and clothes and PlayStations." For you, Kidddefiant slash Defiant fans, what he's saying is just 100% plain wrong. The reason why people in these riots have been crying was because they want their voices to be heard, okay? You obviously know what has been going on for the last few months, and especially during the George Floyd situation where he was shot by a Minneapolis police. Okay, so as I was, working on rendering this video and trying to get this out, Kidddefiant, he blocked me because I've been calling him out for pretty much everything he's tweeted out, and especially his videos. And this tweet irked me the most. I'm glad I gathered all the evidence before he blocked me. Okay, now for the record, okay, that is not true. Etika's family is not the reason why he died. The main reasons as to why he died was because Keemstar, in a recent interview, told him to jump off a cliff and kill himself. But the main reason as to, like, the main reason as to why Etika killed himself was because he had mental problems. And he's over here just saying shit like, "Oh, Etika's family deserves to get scammed," which they don't deserve it at all, So, in this tweet, he says, "I don't understand why these peasants are complaining. They deserve to get scammed. Your son killed himself, and you didn't even try to do anything about it. Not saying that I liked Etika, but it's his family's fault he died, and the people who brought the stuff scammed themselves." The next tweet that also irked me and seemed pretty controversial was the fact that this guy, okay, judges black cosplayers and says that white cosplayers are so much better when, for a fact, I know that this kid is 100% black, except he is a black guy in a white man's... He's a white man in a black guy's body. I mean, just look at this tweet. And I'm also not surprised that he would tweet something out like I'm just not surprised at all because he just, like, put a Belly Delphine hashtag in the tweet. I don't even know what to say anymore. Okay, so, next tweet, is, it's pretty, hypocritical. It's not controversial, but it's just pretty hypocritical coming from Kidddefiant. He says, I swear every time I try to be different from Young Defiant, he always copies me. I uploaded a song on my channel, and he literally freestyled in one of his videos and tweets, Savage Mode 2 Album of the Year. Now, you do not try to be yourself. You try so hard to be Young Defiant. So, I don't know what's going on over here between YouTube. Now, that's just 100% wrong. Kidddefiant doesn't try to be himself, okay? He just tries so hard to be Young Defiant. If you've watched Young Defiant's rant videos and Kidddefiant's rant videos, okay, you can tell that Kidddefiant tries so hard, okay, to get clout, but just tries so hard to be funny. Just tries so hard to be Young Defiant whenever he does these rant videos. If you compare these two, if you watch their videos, you'll know what I mean. And if anything, okay, this guy would be the one to copy Young Defiant. And I'm not trying to defend Young Defiant in any case, form, or shape, because I don't like Young Defiant or Kidddefiant. I only watch their videos only because, you know, people tell me to, but I used to think Young Defiant was a funny YouTuber. His rants were funny. I used to think that. Kidddefiant as well, but, you know, those two are just the worst, to be honest with you. And two Kidddefiant's fans who think he is trying it to be himself, he's not. He's still trying so hard to be Young Defiant. If you watch all of his rant videos, okay, he just, like, freaking copies Young Defiant. Has the same type of God complex line as Young Defiant. Okay, so in this tweet, he says, truly going to stop YouTube for the basics, certainly. My phony-ass mispresentation fans will not give I merit pay for my quality output. However, my bitch-ass supporters decline to donor on the off chance that you don't matter basic. Screw you, you useless subhumans. So, obviously, he's telling his fans to go fuck themselves because, you know, his fans wouldn't, like, he's just telling his fans to go fuck themselves because they wouldn't donate to him. They wouldn't donate cash to him, and just calls them freeloaders. This just proves he's not being himself and that he is just 100% a Young Defiant clone. He's just trying so hard to be Young Defiant. And to be honest with you, this clout chaser is just a straight up scumbag, okay? He just loves to call his fans freeloaders, all because they don't donate to his PayPal, which I kind of find it really sad and really pathetic that he's, you know, calling his fans shit like that when he's the real freeloader and is calling his fans freeloaders. So that pretty much sums up my whole video on Kidddefiant, and hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, share the video to others, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.